Hey guys, Crypto Dad here again, and today I'm going to show you how to create a paper wallet for Ethereum so you can store your Ether tokens. So let's dive in. Okay, so we've done a lot of videos on cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Monero, and a lot of Ether videos, which is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies. I showed you how to download the Mist wallet, things like that. I had one of my commenters ask me, is there a paper wallet available for storing Ether tokens for the Ethereum network? And indeed there is, just like there is for Bitcoin. Bitaddress.org is a great website for generating a paper wallet for your Bitcoin. I've done a previous video on that, which I'll put in the cards up there. But there's a website that you can use to do a paper wallet for Ethereum. So I'm going to show you how that works, and I'm going to show you how to get coins in and out. So strap in and let's go. Okay, we're going to go to the big screen here. Today I'm going to use Chrome. I usually use Firefox, but you know, Chrome never did anything wrong to me. And there's a few things you can do with Chrome. There are some extensions to help protect you, your Ether coins when you're playing around with Ether in web browsers and stuff. I won't go into that, but those are important too. Next video. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to MyEtherWallet.com. I'll put a link in the description for that. And so we're going to start by entering a password. I'm just going to use my standard password. All right, and that's weird. It only said one. Okay, so you need to store this JSON file. Now, we're not going to do the JSON file today. I'm going to show you how to store it and everything, but we're just going to deal with the strictly paper wallet case today. So they sort of put this in the way. So we're going to do this. Blam, we're going to download that. And I should have, I don't know why. That's the one. Let's copy this. Okay. So what happened was I did one of these videos before. And I have some leftovers here. Whoops. I'm going to delete that. Okay. So we're going to start a new folder called Ethereum Paper Wallet. Okay. And in that nice folder, I'm going to paste this. Okay. So take a look at this file. I can't really get my window much bigger. I can do my browser. So, we won't worry about that too much. How about that? Yeah, not great, but hey. So, here we go. This is the file, and you know what? I don't... All right. So this is the file, this is the JSON file. If you look at the file name, you can see over here on the end, that's going to be our private address for this paper wallet. And then this is the crazy file type over here, which is kind of cool. So let's move to our next step. I'm going to understand and continue. Remember, when you're dealing with cryptocurrencies and wallets, you break it, it's broke. You can't get it back. Okay, now I'm going to save this private key in this folder. This is pretty much why I created this folder. I'm going to click New and choose Text Document, and I'm going to call this Private Key. All right, and I'm going to open this guy up and paste that private key in there. All right, and that's it. So we want to be careful with this private key. Anyone with the private key has access to the funds that are in the wallet, so you might want to delete this when you're done. I'm doing it so I can cut and paste it instead of having to type the whole thing in, which would ideally be the way that you would do it if you only had the paper wallet to get access to your funds. All right, so now we're going to print the paper wallet. This is pretty cool. All right, and we're going to say a quick prayer to the printer gods, and click print and hope that something prints, which it does. I've been involved with computers for many years. I can do a lot of advanced things, but I still have a love-hate relationship with my printer. I'll be right back. All right, so here is our paper wallet. Let's go big here so you can see it. So this is our paper wallet, and it generated a private key, which I believe is this one. Yeah. And I'm sorry, this is the public key code, and this is the private key. And then you can see they're also down here. Word of caution, if you do this, you don't want to flash this around on the internet. If you've got any substantial funds in there, because some ne'er-doer could probably hold up his phone to his computer screen and scan your private key, which you do not want. Okay, this is just a demonstration video, and this wallet is basically going to be empty by the time that I post this video. So now that we've got our paper wallet printed, we'd like to see what's in it. Okay, and the way to do that is this nice little website over here called etherchain.org. Very similar to blockchain.info, that it gives you access to all of the transactions and addresses on the blockchain. You can do this for Bitcoin, and this is the one that the website that you would use for Ethereum. So I'll show you our little folder here with our file. We're just gonna, I've done it again, haven't I? Let's go back. Yes, indeed. So let's go back again. All right, so this is the website. I'll put a link in the description. And this is the file. All right, and I'm going to click once, click again, and move, and then it becomes selectable. I'm gonna select just this part where this number starts. I'm going to copy that guy, and we'll go back here, and we're going to paste him in just like that. We'll hit search, and lo and behold, there he is. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you look, see that icon there? That matches the icon up here. These are all uniquely generated icons that will show you that you're connected to the same network, or I'm sorry, the same wallet file or file. Okay, so there we go. Let's click this and get a little more information about it, and you can see here that we have an address, we have an icon, and we have a balance of 0, which is what we expect. Okay, now let's get some Ether in there. How are we going to do that? Well, I've got a nice little program over here. I think it's running. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah. All right, I got my little phone here with me. I'm going to turn on my screen mirroring, and so you can see my phone. All right. Now, there's a lot of ways to do this. I'm going to use Coinbase. Oh, my lovely wife. Okay, so here we go. I've got this Coinbase account. I've got some Ether in there, and what I want to do is send it to the paper wallet. It sounds strange, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to need is the address of the paper wallet. And the way we're going to do that is by scanning, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to go, I tend to want to try to click this thing. I'm going to tap this. I'm going to point with my pointer up here. That is a paper airplane, and that it means send. Okay, so we're going to send Ether with this guy. I'm going to tap it. All right, it wants to know how much Ether I'm going to send. I'm going to do it in dollars because I still think in dollars, as I think all of us do. I'm going to tap that guy. Where are we here? At least I thought I knew how to do this. Oh, it says there's a dollar sign right there. Okay, I get it. All right, so we're going to hit 5. And that shows you how much Ether that is going to be. We're going to hit send. Now, here's the tricky part. Not so tricky, but the fun part. Now I'm going to tap this little, as you can see up here, there's a little QR code icon. I'm going to tap that guy, and it wants me to scan something, right? So what it's going to scan is my paper wallet. There it is. And as you can see, the address just appeared magically in the to field. And that's all wonderful. Let's, I'm just going to put ether test. I encourage you to, put some notes on your transactions so you know what the heck they're all about. I'm going to click send, and bam, there we are. I'm not going to rate Coinbase right now, but that was pretty cool, right? So what have I done, basically? I think I'm done with Coinbase now. I'll just put this in the back. Will it go to the back? Well, it'll go down. All right, now what we want to do is refresh. Let's see, Ether. Okay, this is the one. It takes a couple of minutes, but we have faith. Substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. Whoops, my phone wants to come back up. All right, let's go. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, so we just sent $5 into the paper wallet. Now what that means is that this paper wallet, and there's my little alert that Coinbase sent some ETH somewhere to this address down here. Okay, now, boy, this is just not behaving, is it? Let's get it out of here. Okay. So now that we have moved Ether into this paper wallet, oh my Lord, it's like rising from the dead. Okay, now that we've got some ETH in this paper wallet, there's a lot of things we can do with this. Now, $5 is $5. Let's say I threw 50 in there, 100, 1,000, whatever amount of Ether that I put in here. That is in this paper wallet. Now, and then I could go onto my computer and delete all of these JSON files and all of these private keys that I have saved and just use this. So it's going to be a pain because I'll have to type all these addresses in. I will be able to scan them, so that'll be helpful too. So, but I won't have anything to cut and paste from my computer because I'll be working without a net, complete paper wallet. And that's pretty cool. So I could put this in a file folder, in a mason jar. I can put it in a safety deposit box. I can I can bury it out in a forest, and that Ether will always be there. But no one on the internet will have access to it because it will only exist on this piece of paper. And the only way to access it is to log into a website that has Ether and then access, and then we can paste all this information in to gain access to the coins. And you can a cool idea is you could print some of these up and move some ETH in there, like 5, 10, 15, $50, and give them out as Christmas presents. Laminate them, hand them to your favorite niece or nephew, and say, here, there's $50 worth of Ether in here, Ether tokens. Edify the youth of today. And they'll be curious about it. They'll go, gee, there's money in here. How am I going to get it out? I'll say, well, I'm going to leave it as an exercise. Isn't that what all the professors like to say? So it's a cool idea for a gift, and it's not going to break your bank, to give your niece or nephew, $25, $50. It's pretty cool. All right. So now I've showed you how to get Ether into our paper wallet. How are we going to get it out? Okay. So we are going to go back to MyEtherWallet.com, and we're going to go over here to send Ether tokens, and we're going to choose private key. All right. And for demonstration purposes, you remember I saved this just for you guys and me to make this video not too exasperating. We're going to paste that private key in there. Isn't that cool? We're going to unlock the wallet now that we have the private key. And then we need an address. We're going to send this to another address. Now, this could be a vendor that's provided you an address. It could be another wallet that you own. It could be someone else's wallet that you want to send Ether to. The options are almost infinite, not quite infinite. So I do happen to have a wallet on my computer over here. This is my Ethereum Mist wallet, my Ethereum wallet. So let me send some funds into this guy. So here is my private key, my public key. We're going to copy this. I had to do it with Control C. I don't know why it won't. Oh, well, I guess it would. Yeah, when I right click it, it doesn't pop up. So I do a select and Control C to get that into the clipboard. And then we'll go back to this website here and we'll, see, it'll allow me to do that. Paste it in. Now, the interesting thing is, again, is if you look at my wallet, you'll see that those two icons match each other. Isn't that neat? Okay. How much are we going to send? It only lets me send ETH, I think. All right. So we'll just take a look at what we got. We got 0.0153162. So I'm just going to send, where was I here? Here we go. I'm going to send 0.01. And that's almost all of it. Now we're going to generate a transaction. And look at that. Some crypto stuff down here. We're going to click send. And it asks us, are we sure? We're sending from the paper wallet. If you remember, the paper wallet has this purplish icon. And to the Ethereum wallet, which, as you can see here, has the sort of orange icon. So yes, that's what I want to do. Bam. Wasn't that cool? Okay. I'm not going to go through all this verification. Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh, it took us back to the same website here. It's showing that I have a pending transaction for 0.01 Ether, which is $3.22 as of today. And that will end up in my Ethereum wallet. So that means that the paper wallet is basically empty. There's not much left in there, but I still have it. You're welcome to go get it if you have the wherewithal. You've seen this video. You've seen the private key. You should be able to, as an exercise, go clean out the rest of this wallet. So I leave that to you as an exercise, my friends. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Once again, thank you for joining me. I hope you're enjoying your this journey that we're on. The cryptocurrency is a new technology that is worth your while to get to know how it is and how it works. And I think I mentioned before in one of my previous video attempts on this video is that a lot of people are into cryptocurrency right now as an investment. More power to you. But I'm more interested in the underlying technology and how it works. Yeah, I like the fact that if I put some cryptocurrency away, that it's going to raise in value. I can't deny that. But ideally, what we want to learn how to do is actually send and receive, spend, and get paid in this kind of cryptocurrency, Ether or Bitcoin, because it's like money. And it actually is, if we look at the definition of money, cryptocurrencies fit the bill in so many ways over and above what we've had before. Seashells, gold, silver, greenbacks, Federal Reserve notes, all of these things are just crude approximation to become what money is, or our idea of money. And basically money or currency is a way to transfer value back and forth, so we don't have to carry cows with us, to trade for sheep, or bushels of grain to trade for cow's milk. This is a way of transferring value. And if we look at all the definitions of what a currency is, cryptocurrencies really fit it. You know, they're portable, they're verifiable, they're fungible, they fit the bill in so many ways. So I want you guys to be excited about it as I am, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you really liked it, give me a like. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I always check my comments. I get alerts when comments come in, and I love to hear your comments, answer your questions, and in many times the comments and questions inspire me for new videos. So I love the comments and questions. And if you want to get alerted whenever I post new videos, just click subscribe, and I hope to see everybody again. Thanks.